I stood in the lobby of the tallest building in the city, holding a leather bag that felt heavier than a mountain. Today was my first day at a company so big that I was afraid I would get lost before I even reached the elevator. Hello, and welcome to English Unwritten. Today, we have an amazing story for you. This story is slow, simple, and easy to follow English. So listen carefully and let your English improve naturally, one story at a time. My name is Leo. I am 25 years old. For 3 years, I worked in a very small shop. The shop was near my house. It was quiet. It was easy. I knew every customer. I knew every shelf. But last month, everything changed. I applied for a job at Global Horizon. Global Horizon is a very, very big company. They have offices in London, New York, and Tokyo. When they called me and said, "Leo, you have the job," I was happy, but I was also very, very nervous. On my first morning, I woke up at 5 o'clock. I looked at my new suit. It was dark blue. It was stiff. I looked at my new shoes. They were black and very shiny. I practiced my English in the mirror. Hello, my name is Leo. Nice to meet you. Hello, my name is Leo. Nice to meet you. I arrived at the building at 8:30. The building was made of glass and steel. It was so tall that it touched the clouds. I walked through the heavy glass doors. Inside, it was very busy. Many people were walking fast. They were talking on their phones. They were holding cups of coffee. Everyone looked important. I felt very small. I walked to the reception desk. A woman was sitting there. She had a kind smile. "Good morning," I said. My voice was a little bit quiet. "My name is Leo Miller. Today is my first day." The woman looked at her computer. "Welcome, Leo," she said. "Please take this badge. You must wear it all day. You need to go to the 10th floor." I took the badge. I walked to the elevators. There were 10 elevators. I waited for the one that said 10. When the doors opened, I stepped inside. The elevator was full of people. No one was talking. I looked at my shiny shoes. I felt my heart beating. When the elevator reached the 10th floor, the doors opened with a soft ding. I walked out. The office was giant. There were hundreds of desks. There were hundreds of computers. It looked like a forest of technology. "Leo, is that you?" I turned around. A woman with short hair and a bright yellow blouse was walking toward me. She was smiling. "Hello," I said. "Yes, I am Leo." "I am Sarah," she said. "I am your manager. I am very happy you are here. Welcome to the team." Sarah walked with me through the office. She showed me many things. "This is the kitchen," she said. "We have free coffee and tea. We have a fridge for your lunch. This is the printer, she said. If you need help, just ask. And this, she said, stopping at a desk near a big window. This is your desk. I looked at the desk. There was a new computer. There was a new notebook. There was a small plant in a white pot. I sat down in the chair. It was very comfortable. Now, Sarah said, I want you to meet the team. Don't worry, they are very nice. We walked to a large table. 3 people were sitting there. Team, this is Leo, Sarah said. Hi, Leo. I am Mark, said a man with glasses. Hello, Leo. I am Anna, said a woman with a blue pen. Nice to meet you, Leo. I am David, said a man in a gray sweater. The morning was very busy. Sarah gave me my first task. I had to read some documents about the company. I had to learn how to use the computer system. The documents were difficult. There were many big words. Words like optimization, strategy, and collaboration. I felt confused. I looked at the person next to me, Anna. She was typing very fast. She looked like she knew everything. I felt a small fear in my heart. Maybe I am not good enough for this big company, I thought. Maybe I should go back to my small shop. I decided to stop looking at Anna. I decided to focus only on my own page. I took my pen. I wrote down the words I didn't know. I used my dictionary. I learned one word. Then I learned another word. Step by step, I whispered to myself. One word at a time. At 12 o'clock, Anna looked at me. Leo, are you hungry? Do you want to have lunch with us? I was surprised. Yes, I said. I am very hungry. Thank you. We went to the company cafeteria. It was on the top floor. The view was amazing. I could see the whole city. I could see the river and the park. We sat together at a round table. We talked about many things. Mark talked about his dog. Anna talked about her weekend. They did not talk about optimization or strategy. They talked like regular people. I realized that even in a very big company, people are just people. They have families, they have hobbies, they have favorite foods. I felt much better. I felt like I belonged there. After lunch, something happened. Sarah walked to my desk. Leo, she said, the CEO is here today. He wants to meet the new employees. Please follow me. The CEO, the boss of the whole company. My hands started to sweat again. I followed Sarah to a large office with a beautiful wooden door. Inside, a man was standing by the window. He was tall. He looked very serious. He turned around and looked at me. Hello, he said. His voice was deep. You must be Leo. Yes, sir, I said. I stood up very straight. I am Leo Miller. It is an honor to meet you. He looked at me for a long time. Then he did something I didn't expect. He smiled. I heard you worked in a small shop for 3 years, Leo, he said. That is good. People who work in shops know how to listen to customers. In this big company, we need people who know how to listen. Welcome to Global Horizon.
I walked back to my desk. I felt like I was flying. The CEO knew my name. He knew about my small shop. He didn't care that I was a beginner. He cared that I was a hard worker. I spent the rest of the afternoon working on my computer. I learned how to send emails. I learned how to use the company calendar. Every time I felt nervous, I looked at the small plant on my desk. It was small, like me, but it was growing in its new home. At 5 o'clock, Sarah came to my desk. "You did a great job today, Leo," she said. "Go home and rest. I will see you tomorrow." "Thank you, Sarah," I said. "See you tomorrow." I walked out of the building. The sun was setting. The city was glowing with orange light. I looked up at the 10th floor of the glass building. 12 hours ago, I thought the building was too big. I thought the people were too fast. I thought the job was too hard. But I was wrong. The building is just a place. The people are just friends I haven't met yet. And the job is just a journey of learning. I took my badge out of my pocket. I looked at my name. Leo Miller, Junior Assistant. I smiled. I wasn't just a boy from a small shop anymore. I was a part of something big. I was a part of the world. I walked to the bus stop. I didn't feel tired. I felt excited. I thought about tomorrow. I thought about the new words I would learn. I thought about the coffee I would drink with Anna and Mark. Life is full of big doors. Sometimes the doors look scary. Sometimes they look too heavy to open. But if you have the courage to walk through, you might find a room full of light. My first day at the big company was over. But my new life was just beginning.
Success is not about being the best on your first day. It is about having the courage to show up and learn one new thing every single morning. If this story of growth and confidence touched your heart and helped you practice your English today, please subscribe to English Unwritten and join our community of learners. I have a question for you today. Do you remember your first day at a new job or a new school? Were you nervous? Tell me your story in the comments below. I read every single one to support your journey. Thank you for listening, and I will see you in our next story.